Hi, my name is Bill, and I'm coming to you from the Pseudocom Planetarium here at Adventure Science Center in Nashville. And this is the online edition of NightWatch for February 2021. We do have a special space science event happening this month, so let's jump right in. We'll start with the moon phases for this month. Last quarter moon will occur on the 4th, new moon on the 11th, first quarter moon on the 19th, and full moon on the 27th. Now, do we have any planets in the evening sky? Well, the answer is yes. We still have the red planet Mars high in the western sky after sunset. And if we take a look in that region of the sky, we can spot Mars as a fairly bright red-orange star-like object. It is getting a little bit dimmer as the Earth moves away from it in our orbit. Mars is getting farther away, but it's still there to be seen. And the big event this month does have to do with the planet Mars. The Perseverance mission will be landing on Mars, if all goes well, on February 18th. So watch for that on the news as our next rover spacecraft will be landing on the red planet. It can be fun to learn other constellations in the sky throughout the year, and the winter season is a good time to start because we do have the most famous of all the constellations in our evening sky in the south, and that is Orion the Hunter, marked by 2 bright stars in his shoulders, 3 in a row in his belt, and 2 more down below mark his legs and knees. Using Orion, we can find several other constellations in that general region of the sky. Take the 3 stars in a row in Orion's belt and go down to the lower left. They point toward a very bright blue-white star named Sirius, which is also called the Dog Star. It is the brightest star in the nighttime sky, of course the brightest star in the sky being our sun. But Sirius, the Dog Star, is the brightest star in the nighttime sky, and it is also the brightest star in the constellation Canis Major, Orion's Great Dog. To the left of Orion, or to the upper left of where Sirius is, we have the 2 stars that mark the constellation Canis Minor, the Little Dog, marked by the brighter of the 2 stars named Procyon. Now, if we connect the stars Sirius and Procyon with the star that marks the upper right shoulder of Orion, which we see on the left side because he's facing us, its name is Betelgeuse. We connect those 3 stars together and we form the group of stars commonly referred to as the Winter Triangle. It's not a constellation, it's called an asterism in the sky, marked by the 3 constellations in Greek mythology of Orion and his 2 dogs. Now, if we go from the star in Orion's lower left foot, which we see on the right side, up to Betelgeuse, we can continue up in a diagonal line up toward the constellation Gemini, the twins, to Orion's upper left in the sky. Also, if we go straight up above Orion's head, we can find the constellation Auriga, the charioteer, marked by a fairly bright yellow-white star known as Capella. And if we take the 3 stars in Orion's belt and go in the opposite direction to the upper right, it leads us up to the constellation Taurus, the bull, and the star in his eye known as Aldebaran. So Orion can help us find all of those constellations all around him in that region of the sky. Now remember, if you can't remember everything I've mentioned in this online sky report, you can find a copy of our online sky chart on the Adventure Sci website. Just navigate to the planetarium page and you can find our information for downloading the monthly star chart. Also check out our schedule as we have a number of different programs happening in the planetarium, including our full-length version of NightWatch. As always, check out all the programs happening at the Adventure Science Center by going to our main website, adventuresci.org. Once again, I want to thank you for joining us here this month for February 2021 for our online edition of NightWatch. We hope to see you at the Pseudocom Planetarium, and thank you for listening.